Why, hello, everybody. Welcome to your iPad TherAPPy session. I am your TherAppist today. I'm Leela, and I'm actually going to do something that's really qualifies as therapy. So that's why I've got my comfort face on. When I used to do these, I would the first time I taught one was at a camp out, and I wore my sleep mask and my pajamas, and I encouraged everyone to be as comfortable as possible because you might be getting into some scary kinds of feelings. So let me say hi to you and make you feel comfy and at home here in my love shirt and my kitty cat eye mask. There we go. I'll say hello to the chat. Jim Shannon first. You go. Granny Puss is back. Bloody Rituals here. Yay, you get to be here today. Semtex Cow, not first. Boom, kitty. But you're my first favorite cow. That's for sure. Ooh, Easy Herbs. Puff, puff, pass. Well, I need to be able to talk, so that's a no for me. But the moment I get done... Peekaloo. Hey, I'm Peekaloo. So very nice to see y'all, and I'm sure, as I see from the view counter, that there are more of you out there, and that's fine. I want you all to be as comfortable as possible, because like I said, we're gonna get into some stuff today, right? Yes, I'll take the virtual smoke. The virtual smoke shouldn't make me too schmoozy, moshy, mockers. I didn't even make coffee today. Today I'm drinking out of my hug mug. I'm drinking Celestial Seasonings Tension Tamer tea. This isn't some new health thing of mine. It's more like I was too lazy to make another cup of coffee. So, although I am adding tea back into my life, or Tizan, it's called. Matthias Perkauschka and Dahauschke. And Hugh Caldwell, meow. The pie says hi. I'm going to get in my corner and we're going to get iPad in here. I'm going to move a little slowly just to make sure that if anyone else wants to get set up and actually do this, then you can. So let's get me and my iPad here, Isla, the star of the show, my beautiful. And I'm going to my corner. Here we go. There she is. You're watching me on the iPad. All right, well, just take note. Maybe watch this later. This is a real art therapy workshop that I got paid to put on. So here we go. I call this one Transforming the Negative. And let's see. Let's open Procreate. I'm going to just have a screen-sized canvas. I'm going to just drag this closest color in. Give myself... now let's change it to white. Or something like white. And I'm going to go... whoops. Let's use a spray paint, a fine, ultra fine nozzle spray paint. And I'm going to say step 1. Yay. Step 1. I'm just going to paint over the rest of this. Let's use, I'm going to just paint over my background with a couple of palish colors because I'm going to use dark writing. So what we're doing now is we're kind of thinking about, first we're just like trying to get, what's the word? Kind of get grounded. Little meditative bit. So Procreate, yes. Or anything, if you've got, I've got, I had one called pen and paper or something I used. You're not going to be able to get that, as I also have an app called Paper. Hey, Robbie Stingle! You can also do this at home on real live canvas or a real live piece of paper. A piece of canvas paper, some watercolor paper, some mixed media paper. So anytime, right? Oh, 4, yes. So, okay, that now I'm going to smush it together with some texture. This is, you don't even need to do any of this. You could just start with a blank. If you hold down, you can erase with your current brush. Woo! So now I'm kind of, there we go, erasing, kind of, there we go. I've got a nice fluffy background. And now we're going to get into the scary meat of things. Let's prep the canvas. I prepped the canvas with just a little layer of stuff, and now I'm going to go into calligraphy pen and just kind of a blotchy, crappy little pen, and I'm going to write. Let's get a dark color. Now we're going to start writing. First I'm going to write. Make that a lot larger. Step 2. That's get out the negative. So this is where you dive into the stuff. Maybe I'm just going to delete that. Cute. Scary meat, the stuff you find in Dahmer's fridge. Nice. I was an art docent for my kids' schools, and I've been an artist and an art, not like a full art teacher, but just like a para educational teacher. All right, let's bring this down. Now I'm going to write some stuff. All right, so I've decided I'm going to make this about, so my YouTube channel's really close to getting mini monetized, and I've got the 500 subs, and now I'm just trying to get that 3,000 watch hours, but every day some watch hours drop off and some reaccrue. So, I could be stuck at this point for a while, right? Because it's over the last year. Anyway, so these kinds of feelings, right? Like when good things might be about ready to happen, I get really freaked out. I don't know if anyone else feels that way, but I start getting that imposter syndrome feeling. So I'm going to my art is actually crappy. I'm a mixed media artist. But it turns out good. I'm not good at drawing or anything. I love people who are. I've seen your drawings. I think you're good. Anyway, I use people like you. I mean, oops. I let people like you sometimes share your drawings with me. If you let me use them, I'm more than honored. Or your awesome photographs. Cow puts hand up. All right, so here's my imposter syndrome feelings. Let's write them out. Okay, let's see. They will find out I'm not good enough. There we go. They'll find out I'm not good enough. All right, let's change the thing and we'll go to it. I'm going to just make the streaks, right? Okay. Here. Maybe I change it to a different dark color here. Why not? Exactly. I'll turn them. I was kind of a tomboy. I wanted to have long hair though, and my mom didn't let me. So I mean, like, right? Too old. Too old, right? Let's pick another dark color, this purple. And then I changed the size of my brush. What's another thing I worry, right? Yeah, I'm not exactly doing my best. I can do a much better job, but I'm making it look kind of childish and crappy. And you can actually turn that down. Like, watch this. So if I come in here, stabilization. Let's like take the stabilization down a little bit. So here we go. Now let's see if that's better. All right. Oop. Yeah, childish writing for my childish feelings, because a lot of these are childish feelings. They come from like ways. So let's see. Too old. People only come here because they like me, not because I have anything to offer. All right. Right? Oh, here we go. There you go. Too silly, right? Yeah, I might think I'm too silly. In fact, for this silly, I'll use some of this really red, dissonant color, right? And I'm going to change the type of pen again. Water pen, why not? Here we go. Too silly. And then turn it into a frowny face. Oh yeah, expect disappointment. I love that. And I do feel that way. So I'm going to steal some of your guys' feelings too, because I have them as well. And then maybe if you don't have a place that you're working, you can get out some of your feelings with mine. Wouldn't that be cool? Right? There we go. Always expecting disappointment. See, I'm just writing over the other stuff. Then we go. So this is how conflicting and wrong usually your inner voice is, right? Let's make this smaller, change the color. It's really black. This is my black heart here, right? Now I'm like, nobody likes me. So there we go. Nobody likes me. Too old. They will find out I'm not good enough. But see how I said people are only coming to my stream because they like me and not because I'm good enough? But then I said nobody likes me. That's how messed up your inner child and your like the negative voices in your head. That's how stupid they are. They say everything. They give you two things. Both of them suck. Neither one of them are true, and they contradict each other. So, right? Oh, Pendar, I love you too, doll. See, and now I'm not trying to get you to say anything here, right? But sorry if it comes off that way. But let's see. Right, too old. There we go. Like they said, they'll find out. They. Oh, here we go. This is one everybody will feel. I will never. The music business is stacked against me. Hi. See my kitty? Against us. I'll say us. Brains are so silly, right? And now let's go into the things that you can do. And this is the next thing I would do, right? My kitty, I love my kitty. Her name is the Pie. So now let's come over to Superimpose X, which is my next one. And we're just going to make something. Now we're going to go to stock. And then I'm going to search failure. Ooh, wrong way. So I like this. So let's auto mask this. Oh, there we go. Oh, look at that. This is awesome. And then we can crop that. Right? Here we go. Now, this is exactly how I work when I work on real canvas too. All right? And now I'm going to add this to the mask library because I like it. Whoops. Oh, no. Let's go back. All right. So current layer image. Let's share, copy. And then we come back over to here. We click on, notice I'm going to share some knowledge here. See where I'm clicked? See the upper, that wrench? So add, you click add and then you paste. Procreate would like to paste from Superimpose X. Do you want to allow this? I want to allow this. See, ooh, look how this wrong way. Now remember, 4 fingers. Watch. I'm gonna do this. This is funny. Watch. So 2 fingers, undo. 3 fingers, redo. 4 fingers, turn the display on and off. Okay, so I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to turn this display off, and then we're still in here, and I'm going to drag this all the way to the bottom, and notice how it's semi-transparent, and it clicks in. Oh my God, you guys are so funny. One fist. I love SpongeBob, by the way. All right, now let's put our 4 back here. And then, okay. So we could put some, I could take a picture. Let's see if we can search. Say plus. Look in my photos. I don't know if we have a search. maybe selfies. Maybe an old, ugly selfie of me. Oh my gosh, here's me in the band thinking that even though when I went back and listened to it, they were horrible. Uh you want my fat body in there? Let's see. I thought I was a pretty big loser for reals here. Here we go. This is me thinking that I'm talented and and I was still kind of a loser. One fist to rule them all. Wait. Current layer image, share, copy. Not that there's anything wrong with me back here, but it was when I was when people in the band paste. Like, I had guys quit the band because they said I sucked. Like, that made me feel like garbage. So this is around that time. So let's put me in there. Banana. That's why it's much easier to do this, 4 fingers. Okay. And all right. So keep going. Right? I know. One of them called me a jumped up karaoke Barbie doll. They can go fuck themselves for reals. Should we? Nope, not stock. What if we go to photos? Yeah, what if we, this is actually not that bad. Are you guys, woohoo! I'm skinnier than that now, by the way. Yeah, VMPC 2000. Here, let's auto mask. There I go. This is right. This was, and also here I still drank alcohol, and that was really bad for my self-esteem. Oh, you guys. That was 2018, by the way, so that's 6 years ago. I think I look better now. But, oh my God, you guys are disgusting. Make me laugh. I'm going to kick some cow ass later. It's going to be burgers for dinner. All right, now paste. Let's allow that paste. Wrong way. Hey, not bad though, actually. All right, let's see. I'm going to get one more negative thing here. Another picture. Oh my God, you guys are awesome. I love you. So, one more. Let's go stock photos this time. Because some of this stuff is going to be great for later. Ooh, work harder. There we go. This is like the how I feel that I don't work hard enough. That's perfect. I think that's enough for this layer. Because we don't want to sit and spend... Hi, hey, Audie. Nice to see ya. Hey, nice boobs, Pendar. You know what I mean. I mean, yeah, anyway. Share, copy, right? Share, copy, back to Procreate, wrench, add, paste. Then allow the paste. All right, that's good. That's because that's big right there. Aha. Now that is a thing, right? So I'm going to do, now let's add a layer. We've got all these, so we're going to add a layer on top, and we are going to I'm going to use, oh, I've got an idea. Let's go. I'm going to use the smudger. Now let's smudge with something luminance, bokeh lights. Ooh, I can take these pretty bokeh lights and I can smudge some of this ugly stuff. Let's go all the way back to this layer 1. And you'll see, watch, the words are kind of getting smeared. I'll take out, let's uncover the other layers. 1, 2, 3. So you click on the right hand side. Now we're back to layer 1. Everybody cares about boobies. So here I am smearing. I'm not only smearing, but I'm smearing them with pretty bokeh lights. But I'm not completely leaving them, because the things that you feel, I'm not completely wiping them out, right? They're just... Now it looks like bathroom graffiti, right? Yeah, exactly. And since we're here, let's, why don't we play with a little... We could do a really, let's do some more spray paint. Let's do some splattery spray paint. And take down the opacity just a little. And let's find, let's use some of this really dark color. Take our opacity down and be like... There we go. That's nice. Yeah, people do, right? Blood spatter, right? All right, now let's add back in. Let's add in the next layer. Wrong way, huh? Let's do some fun things. Let's bring the opacity down a little. Whoops, wrong one. I'm in the wrong one. Ha! Here we go. All right, let's get to the inserted image. Now, here we go. Now let's bring down the opacity. And let's check some of these. Multiply, that looks pretty cool. It kind of makes it fade into the background. I know, right? It's a nasty wall. That's a sad wall of my dismay and despair. You're going the wrong way, Leela. Yuck. Let's see. And now we've got that. I like that multiply. So now let's come in here with this little eraser. And let's do, like, if you use an opaque, a low opacity eraser, you're not erasing everything. So let's come to, like, elements. And, like, just kind of cloud it over. See, like clouds? Now it's kind of, we're washing it into the background. Because it's here. These things, your feelings, they don't go away. And in fact, making them go away artificially is not a very safe way to process stuff, right? Hey, Pete John, studio live today. Good to see you, sir. You're really up early. It's wildly early for you. Okay, so coming back in, let's take this image of me, bring it back in. And now, once again, we're in the image. We'll bring the opacity down a little. We'll change our darken, color burn. Whoa. Linear burn. Nah, none of these are working. Darker color. Normal. Lighten. Totally almost gone. If I maybe lighten and then bring up the opacity again. Ooh, that's not bad. Yeah, I kind of like that. Yeah, that's fine. You need to power wash something. All right, then let's take this other image and okay, first we need to close this because we can't see what's up. So I'm going to make this a little smaller and bring it over to the corner. So when we open our menu, now we're bringing in me in a bikini. Ugh. Anyway, let's take my opacity down. Let's try some of these. Lighten, screen, add, lighter color. Ooh, you can see my fat there in the overlay, soft light, hard light, vivid light, linear light, pin light. Ooh, pin light is good. Hard mix, difference, exclusion, subtract. Ooh, look at divide makes me into just a silhouette. I like that. It's Party Larry. Oh. All right. Next in, we bring in our inserted image. Work harder. Lighten. Screen color dodge. Add. Overlay. Soft light. Ooh, that's nice. Although this difference, yeah, I like difference. Let's keep difference. We'll pull the opacity down just a little bit. And then what we're going to do is smudge it. Let's just kind of make an ugly smush. There we go. Now, what do we have? I hope not, Granny. You can see right through me like I'm plastic wrap. Nice. So these are my sad feelings. So let's go into layer 6 here. And let's use a regular paintbrush. And see, what I would do here is, let's see, we don't want to save that. We want, why did you do that? Anyway, here we go. I'm going to go back to the fine nozzle, and we're going to go step, whoops, we never did step 3. So this was step 3. Whoops, cancel. I'm in the hidden layer. Oh, right. Let's go back. Right. Now we can make this larger again. So step 3 was cover up. Cover up. Hey, JDL, how you doing? Now, I have this thing I've got called spray gesso. So gesso is usually a white or thing, and that's usually my next step or step 4. Let's still use this fine nozzle again. Step 4 is integrate. So now you're going to integrate. I really should have made that smaller, but oh well. So I'm going to use a different sized, like a burst of spray paint. So like your nozzle's a little busted and we need a white. Let's use, so right here on the left-hand side, we have, they're ugly in their personality too. All right, there we go. There's a almost white there. And then we'll pull the splattery paint. And now what I usually use is a gesso. So gesso gives you, see, look at that. Kind of a thin, but we want to take that gesso and we want to smear that around. So what I'm using, so in real life, I would be using like a stencil, or let's use this pulse. Whoa, that's crazy. See? I'm smearing it like, so it's a little, it lets a little bit of the little stuff peek out. And then I might take an eraser and do something like this water. Whoa! And I'll bring down my opacity so it doesn't erase everything. And then we'll just get kind of a waterlogged look here. Nice. And then we might, so this is what when I'm doing this in a, one thing I would do, smearing it like, and here's where I would like come in and also get like some music. So let's make some zippy chill. Whoops, not recording. Session, zippy chill. I'm going to use smearing it like, So what I usually do at this stage, this is when I'm integrating, and I might say stuff to myself. I might just be like, say things like, the past does not hold my future, or something like that. We might even write that in. Let's see, I've got sampler. Let's get this Bird Beyonce. By the way, this is from a Foley pack by E. Urban, or What's This Music? WUTSYS. And then back to the birds. Right on. Then we'll detect this key. G minor. We might already be in G minor. Yes, we are. There we go. All right, now we integrate. I'm in fact going to use this. So we're still using the same layer here. And I'm going to go back to a calligraphy one. I'm going to choose a brush pen. And then I'm going to write my, oops, I need a different color, but let's stick with kind of a pale color. So I don't want this to stand out too much. Let's use this yellow. My past. You can't even read this. Nice. Does not hold my future. Woohoo! Nice. And then I think this is a good time to start with step. What step are we on now? Get a darker color. There we go. I think this is step 5. Step 5, the first time you can read it. Building up. Building up. This is fun. This is the fun part. Boop, boop. All right. This is the start of the positive. So first, I usually use a collage layer here. So this is where we get to have some fun, some more fun in superimpose. Just for a little symbolism, let's delete all these layers. See ya. See ya, wrong way. Oops, I can't delete that layer. I have to put a new one in first. So, all right. So I noticed here that there was learn from failure. Auto mask. This looks like a good intermediate. Well, see, it's still buried. It is still buried. It's not there, and you'll know that when we run the thing at the end. All right, I like this. So here we go, learn from failure, and now we come over here and we go to current layer image up here in the corner on the share sheet. It is more, it might be more cathartic on canvas just because when you put your body into something, it tends to have a more, it's like, you know, like your body tells the tale, you know, it knows things. I'm going to put that in the mask library, and then I'm going to share the copy, and then back to Procreate, and in here we have paste. Allow paste. Oops, I did the wrong thing, but that's easy enough. So 2 fingers, or 2 fingers gets rid of it. Bye-bye. See, now we go back over and we come back and we say current layer image. I forgot to select only the current layer image. Ooh, that's a nice copy. So we come back over to Procreate and use the wrench menu, paste, add, paste, allow. Okay, now we come in and our layer 7. Let's bring the opacity down. Maybe change the darker color. I like this one. So now I don't want to get rid of this, but I do want to mess with it. So I'm going to go into my adjustments menu, which is the magic wand. This the second from gallery on the left, and you go to liquefy, Now I see the menu says push, and I think that'll work. I'm just gonna make the size bigger though. So I'm just gonna make this a little bigger so it covers everything. Learn from failure. Now, one thing is that when things start to look ugly, remember, you're only ever one layer away from greatness. Man, you are hot, kitty. So let's see how that looks. I like that. Maybe let's just get this F back in here, sort of. Learn from failure. Learn. Learn. All right, 4 fingers back. We unselect the adjustment layer, and now let's see. Let's add a new. We don't have to add a new layer. Let's paint on this layer. Let's use our paintbrush this time. Painting. Let's dry brush this. Dry brush it in. We'll find one of these colors. Let's find this, like this kind of pale pink here. Now let's dry brush. See? It looks like you're just painting though. So it's still there. Let's like dry brush over. Dry brush, dry brush. Woo. Starting to look a little less like a bathroom wall, eh? So I just, if you long press, yeah, you can see. Long press it again, and now everything shows. Now let's add some more. Let's go back into superimpose, add another layer, stock. People fail forward to success. I like that. This is like a lot of times in my collage layers, I use words. And I love how the words are always there, but they're like hidden. All right, now current layer image, share, copy. Back to Procreate. I like this because it's pink. It's gonna look really cool. So add, paste, allow paste. All right, kiddo. I had to kick the kitty off. People fail forward to success. So that's good. And I want to take that layer and I'm just gonna bring down the opacity. So I'm just gonna, let's keep doing some stuff here. Let's add a few more things. Stock, let's see. Genuine. Genius demands effort. Oh, I like that. Whoop. Gonna pick this genius demands effort like if I even had it, but you know what I mean? You make your own personal genius. You don't have to be a genius to the world. You could just be current layer image, share, copy. You can be a genius just compared to who you used to be. Yeah, do a search. Back to Procreate. Wrench menu. Paste. Allow that paste, baby. So I'm going to turn this one the other way. This one I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to pull down the opacity. So I'm basically just adding some semi-transparent images to sort of build up the background. Heading back over there to superimpose. We should like hide layers. Let's hide some of these layers. They're distracting me. So you just tap it, tap, double tap it, hide layer, tap, tap, hide layer. Tap, tap, hide layer. There we go. Looks like we got no layers. All right, back to stock. And pretty soon we're going to want to find something that reminds me of. Let's try Procreating. Maybe if you're nice to people, someone will help. Brings back sandwiches. 420 Urban. Is that your name? E420. All right, let's see. I'm gonna write hope. Because I'm not there yet, right? Ooh, I like this person. Silhouettes are a really great way to add stuff without having like discernible actual people. Okay, current layer image, share, copy. Heading back over, back to our wrench menu, back to our paste. Right. Borrow $1 million from who? Who would I even know who has it? Okay, four finger tap. Let's give this person some height. That's the thing I love about working here though, is that I can make my images. It's a lot easier to make your images get the way you want them. Like if they're too opaque. I just took down the opacity a little bit. Multiply, darken, color burn. Screen. Ooh, screen. Color dodge. Add. Lighter color. Overlay, soft light, hard light. Light. I might use another one of this person later. Ooh, difference. That's nice. $1 million. Hee 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 hee. Hey, it's Catherine Wellman Denforth, who is also shoot, you have the same name as somebody else I know. Damn it. Sorry, I'm not perfect. All right, let's see. Let's go back into my own photos and let's look for things that make me happy. That represent my own feelings of success or whatever. Let's add a layer. Let's go to my photos. And let's take our selfies back to closer to the real world here. Let's show me the last time I was singing somewhere. I'll pick somewhere where I was... Ooh, we can use this one. This is me getting ready for Funk Fest. Hey, Live to Fly channel DL, how you doing? So if you're not playing along, just try to be soothed. Current layer image, share, copy. This one makes me happy, and this will also fit nicely into this. Actions. The wrench menu, paste, and of course you allow it every time. So I'm gonna flip me horizontally so that I can nestle against this corner. Now, let's take this inserted image. Let's take my opacity down. That might work all by itself. Oh yeah, that's nice. See, it doesn't look amazing. It just looks, it's like I'm just starting to stack images on each other. These are all things that are going to be in the background, and they're covering over like negativity and bad feelings. Let's go back to photos. Interesting. There's me not looking so good. Ooh. There's my eye all messed up. Let's get out of the selfies. Let's go to favorites. Oh, I have a great idea. Yeah, exactly. I know. Let's put my Appy Hour show. Let's put Appy Hour in there. Whoops. Well, we don't need to do it that way. We can do it on this one. So here's the other way to get photos in here. Insert a photo at that same actions. And again, we'll hit favorites. And we'll find, where's that? Appy Hour. And then I'm going to say fit to canvas. So we're going to take this and we're going to, we put it all the way back. Very, very opaque. All right, Granny, I don't want to talk about the news or that kind of stuff right now. It's bad enough already. Plus, I don't let the other side talk either, so I don't let anybody harsh my mellow with those kind of butt heads. Nice. So that makes me happy. So let's see. I'll add another one. Insert another photo. I bet there's a photo for this one. This one, iPad art therapy. And we'll fit that to canvas. And we'll take that way, way down. See how we've got just a bunch of little... Whoa. Redo layer opacity. Sweet. All right. Now, time to add a new... let's add a new layer. We're gonna need a time to do some more integrating. So let's find ourselves a airbrush this time. Let's have this soft airbrush. We'll make a big airbrush, big airbrush. Make it low opacity. And let's get a really nice, you need some, here we go, like this, maybe right there. So we're just airbrushing, whee! Maybe in this layer we do stuff like, I make a heart shape, or a star shape is another shape I like. I like the infinity symbol. You could, in here, you could put your, right in here, you could put, things like, you could put your astrology symbol or something that anything that means something to you. Let's make some music notes here. Put the opacity up a little. Oh my gosh, how I'm using the eraser. Haha. Well, that would be, ooh, so that's actually a cool, let's do that. Let's use some symbols to erase. Let's use a texture. Let's use this Victorian texture, and we'll erase something, and I'll draw like a whoop. See? Drawing a little infinity symbol with the eraser. Let's draw a little heart, a little star, some more hearts. That's kind of cool. Now let's go into paint mode again. Let's see if we can find something. Let's go to painting. Ooh, more dry brushing. Let's do a little dry brushing. Need a new color. Let's pull a color out of the background. Here we go. Close this palette. So the way you pull a color out of the background is right on the left-hand side over here, where these two sliders are. In between them, there's a little square. If you tap that, you get a little circle. And you pull it around and look for a color. Ooh, that one there, that's not bad. It's not very different from what we've got. So let's just kind of dry brush. I'm gonna dry brush some, like part of that shape, that heart shape. Let's dry brush a little thing. Dry brush maybe your star, dry brush just your background. I just give it a little whappity whap. As a little whappity whap, that sounds like something. Now notice, okay, I'm gonna hold this down. I'm gonna long press the check mark on the side of the layer, and it's gonna give me just this layer. See? This is what our current layer looks like. Let's pick a dark, here, let's, I'm gonna use some paint drippy, splattery stuff with this blue. See, abstract, nah. Spray paints. Ooh, flicks, let's do flicks. Let's make that larger. Whoa, see? I've just flicked some blue on there. All right, let's bring back everything else. Okay. Now we're obviously going to need to do some smudging. Let's smudge with bokeh lights again. You don't want to use too many different vibes. So see here, you're just laying down some colors. Let's this might be where we start bringing in some. Let's pull another color out. Let's ooh, there's a nice little kind of. Your phone makes me look drunk. Oh. Yeah, makes you look drunk. That's it. So drip. Let's hit these drips. Those are a little too. Let's so 2 fingers. Undo, 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 undo. See if we can. So now I'm going to go in with an eraser because, see, so I'd go, oh my God, look how I ruined this. How I ruined this layer. This painting layer. What shall I do? Well, I would usually like do some subtractive process, like a little subtractive grunge. So as you... There, I'm subtracting part of these drips. Just grunging them. Making our layers just kind of wild again. So once again, we want to add layer, right? It's just add, subtract, add and subtract. And then you kind of realize that this is life, you know? It's not that bad. Let's use these crystals. Find a new color. Let's pick one of these lighter colors again. All right. Two fingers, boop, boop. I'm gonna make this larger. These are like these giant crystal things. Now I'm gonna smudge again. Let's pick what our smudge looks like. Let's change this to kind of a corrugated iron, maybe. Like, this is like what I would do. So see how it gives that corrugated feel? The corrugated thing for me, I actually use pieces of cardboard from boxes and I rip them open so that the corrugation is there, and then I dip it in paint and smack it down on stuff. So let's do that. Let's find this industrial corrugated iron. All right, now let's add corrugated for your pleasure. Exactly. Bring the size way up. Let's find we'll bring the opacity way down, and then we're gonna find one of these dark colors in here. Like, let's get this blue back in here a little. Okay. See that? Coming along. Now see, watch this. I'm going to reverse spray paint. So see the flicks? I'm going to use the eraser. I'm going to use an eraser of flicks. Now you can't do that with your live. Let's look at this layer again and see what it's looking like. See, because at a certain point, you could actually just like take everything that's else is in here. Maybe bring that opacity just down just a little. And same here. And now we'll long press. That'll turn. Whoops. We long press on the top one. That gives us just that one. We long press on it again, and there we go. There's our full. Coming back in. Let's ooh, we have this stone wall texture. Let's do again. Let's do a little more somewhat opaque. And let's find one of these like kind of pinky, like, you know what I mean? A pinky brown sort of color. Hey, Smeethy. Hey, thanks for thanks for that. I freaking love when Smithy does the what do you call ambient streams. It's like helps me get going in the morning. Do you see how if I hold down, look how now what have I done? Make sure we're doing this right. Okay, all right. Well, let's do some smudging. Let's find let's something to smudge with. Vintage. Luminance. Ooh, vintage. These might work. Ooh, yes, use some of this flowery one. We're smearing with flowers. Can't even really tell, can ya? Maybe if I make them giant. Right on. Maybe, oh, see, if you hold down, it'll paint with the current brush, which should be, let's go back to vintage. Let's go to these flower powers. And let's just do a little. Let's hold down on this. Whee! See if you can see these. I do not know why the pen is not drawing. See, it works on here. Preferences. Gesture controls, enable painting with finger. Cool. Well, I'm gonna just, yeah, I am. I'm gonna save the pic. Gonna close it and reopen it. Yeah, it's acting weird, so. There we go. All right. we're back. So now we long press, and now we have our entire canvas again. And look at that. That just looks like kind of a nice background. I know, I have been having tech problems lately. So anyway, here we've got this. And by the way, I just wanted to quickly show you what I ended up doing with. This was my previous version. And I'm going to take down the layers of, right? So see, there's inserted images, like there's this. And as you can see, there's something there, something there, something there. See, I had things, I can't remember what I was complaining about here, but I ended up having me as like a crazy pirate. I look like a hot Fortnite character. Wicked. All right, so back here to our really cool kind of spattery looking thing. Gonna come back to superimpose. Oh, actually, the next thing I'm gonna do is go to photos. Oh, not even one thing. We're gonna go to paper. This is where I've had some art journals, and I'm gonna find an art journal page that I like. Let's see. Ooh, I kind of like this. So we'll go out of there, and then this paper I'm gonna copy, and let's see if I can come back into Procreate, and I can add, paste, allow paste. Oh yes, fit to canvas. So this is just some stuff. So we'll insert that image, and we're gonna, ooh, yes, multiply, darken, color burn, linear burn, darker color, lighten, screen color dodge. None of those are working. Lighter color, oh, I kind of like that. Hard light, vivid light, linear light, pin light. Difference. Ooh, that looks cool. So I say soft light, and then we bring down the opacity. So this says, hey Jade, welcome. All right, now we go back into paper. We'll find another really cool thing, something that ooh, I love this music on, world off. We'll copy that, and we'll add that. We're gonna go add, paste, paste. So we're gonna fit that. Let's make the whole, yeah, that's paste enough. That has me with my band, so that's kind of cool. So once again, we're looking, multiply, darken, color burn, linear burn, darker color, normal, lighten. That's kind of cool. Screen, color dodge, add, lighter color, overlay, soft light, hard light, vivid light, linear light, pin light, hard mix, difference, exclusion, track divide. I think I liked soft light, and once again we're going to bring down that thing. So we've got music on, world off. In various ways, yes. So let's find this. I want to just kind of use one of these to... Oh, yeah, let's go back to this flower. We'll kind of... I don't want the words to be that obvious, but they're there, and we know that, and we've got so I see we're building up layers. Let's go back in. If I'm not mistaken, I just took something out of paper earlier, so yep. May I focus within, find peace, and radiate it outward, rather than focusing outward, finding chaos, and letting it penetrate within. To do today. Inhale, exhale, repeat. So that's what I'm going to use. So here we go. Add, insert a photo. Here it is. Now, once again, we'll mess with that image, multiply, darken, color burn, linear burn. Those all look really cool. Darker color, lighten, screen, color dodge, add, lighter color. I like ones that kind of make it. Let's see. This time not soft light. Ooh. Lighter color. Yeah, I kind of like that. And then we can pull the opacity back a little bit. Because I kind of like this person. Inhale, exhale. I just got an ounce in the mail. Right? So you can see it just says to do today. Inhale, exhale, repeat. And it's got me singing and everything. So this doesn't need much more. Right? Right now we could come in and we'll get one of my avatars. One that makes me look like the freaking queen of the universe. We'll search. We're going to go Lensa. See all. I keep liking these ones from these this kind of ones. Look at that. I look so rad. I like this because of the do like this because of the pink, like the purpliness of it. I look super fab. Yeah, let's use this one. So what I'm doing, you may not be able to see it, but I'm long pressing on my face and I'm copying. Then we come back here, and once again we come back to our actions menu and we paste. We allow the paste. Wow, yeah, that looks really glamorous on there. And then here I might just want to pull the opacity back a little bit. And then, oops. Get that. Yeah, there we go. Make sure I'm shiny glitter kitty. All right, and then I like this to do today. Inhale, exhale, repeat. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go back to that layer. And then I'm going to come into this. Let's see. I'm going to cut something. I'm going to cut out, inhale, exhale, repeat. And I'm going to be like, copy and paste from selection. Now let's move that up. And when we select it, we can make it larger. And we'll get in here and we'll use the liquify. We'll smear the edges around. We'll take this from the selection. Let's turn the opacity down just a little bit so that we can see through. Schmear. Hey, Eileen Leany, Criminal Leany Perez. All right. So now what I have instead of my mean, ugly thoughts about myself, instead I have this pretty picture. I am going to share image PNG. Save image. All right. And now in our photographs, recents, here we go. To do today. Inhale, exhale, repeat. And stop worrying about things. Just let your channel start rolling, right? Okay, my friends, it's almost time for Jade Star's show. And since Thomas isn't here today, I'm gonna look for Jade's link myself, and I will be able to do that. That's not hard. It's here's her channel. And stupid loud is it stupid loud mastering? It sure is. What, with my luck, somebody's already given the link. Okay, nope, here we go. Here's where Jade is up next, making it really loud. Really, really loud. And now I'm pasting. There you go, guys. All right, my friends. I'm going to say goodbye to you with my face real quick. I can't believe that was, that really, it took the entire 90-minute session. Of course, if we were doing this in a personal workshop, we would be stopping and pausing, and everybody would be getting to enjoy the fruits of their own labor, and we'd be getting covered with paint and all kinds of good stuff. Anyway, my friends, I'm feeling comfortable, I'm feeling happy, and I love you guys. And I'll see you on over at Jade's. I hope you all, even if you didn't do this exercise yourself, have gotten an idea of how to make yourself feel better, to transform negativity and make it into positivity and joy. We're just going to go out with this mellow music here. All right, my friends. Big love and all the peace you can carry.